Today, I continue learning English with another clip from Friends, the reunion. So the show was shot in 2004, and until 2020 something, they had a chance to reunion together to have a reunion. It was very emotional, very touching, and one interesting is that all of the whole cast is growing old, and I can't believe that Joey is growing a big guy like that. Ross is still very handsome, very handsome, and the ladies are pretty. Chandler, I did not have a really a chat. Chandler is okay, but Joy is the one that make me surprised the most. And during the reunion, they were talking about how close bond, how close relationship they build with each other, and the show shoot it in front of the iconic fountain, and this is the opening. Of the show that the whole system of people were dancing together, and also they interviewed fans around the world how they found what their feelings about Friends, and PTS, one of the I think idol from Korea, he's a member of PTS. He also said that Friends had a hand in his English, teaching him how to study, how to understand teaching him about life and friendship. There's an Indian lady who get inspired by the fact that Monica is the one who proposed to Chandler and asked him to marry her. Yeah, and some people all the people love Friends, and me too. So let's dive into the clips, and we can learn a lot of phrase and pronunciation vocabulary. The cast of Friends, everybody. Look at Joey. Look at Joey. The cast of Friends, everybody. Might need to squeeze up there, take a seat. It means that he's asking the cast to move close together to fit on the couch. However, in a different context, to ask someone to squeeze you in means to ask them to find a time to meet you between their appointments. My schedule is full of the whole week, but I can try to squeeze you in on Thursday at 4 o'clock. Moreover, the verb squeeze by itself literally means press something hard, usually with your fingers. Look at it. Look at all of you. Look at, look at all of you. All of you. All of you. Look at 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 all of you. When a word ends with a consonant sound and the next word begins with a vowel sound, they are often connected. This is what happens with a look at all of, look at all of, look at all of, look at all of. Oh my God. Although James is British, the T in at is what we call a flap T. It has a D sound when connected with R. Look at R, look at R, look at R. Look at you. Americans tend to pronounce the T sound as a ch, a chu. Look at you, look at you. And I should say, we are shooting now. We are shooting now in front of the iconic fountain where you shot the opening credits. Opening credits are the scenes shown at the beginning of a movie or TV series. If you are a fan of Friends, you'll remember the six of them playing around a fountain. If someone is iconic, it means that it's very popular or famous, and people will usually remember or recognize it. Iconic. Shoot in the film industry is the same as filming or recording, so it's common to hear shoot a commercial or shoot a scene. It's been so fantastic and exciting, and we're literally just sort of slipped right back. When Jennifer says that they slipped right back, that she means that they quickly returned to the way they used to behave and relate to each other. Slipped right back. In addition to this, the verb slip can also be used when a person enters a place quietly, such as joining a lecture after it has started. David, how have you found this term? How have you found this term? What does how have you found mean? What's your opinion? We have such a bond from having done the show and forged this very tight relationship. To have a bond is when people develop close connections because of experiences or interests they have in common. Forge in this context is another word meaning to create or develop a relationship. Let you know, anytime you text or call someone, they're going to pick up. They be there, they be there. He says that friends had a big hand in teaching him in English. Friends really had a big hand in teaching me in English, and the show really taught me the things. He says that friends had a big hand in teaching him in English. That is, friends was a huge influence on teaching him the language. To have a hand in something means to have influence or to be involved with it. I'm a single mom, and society pushes us that I can also take care of my own relationship. It wasn't until I safety arrived. So, however, when user says an idiom, if comes home to, it means such thing become absolutely clear. It wasn't until I safely arrived at the hotel that it came home to me how dangerous it is to walk alone at night. And French was what I came home to. French was in which alternative are the words mean the same as iconic, popular, classic, well-known. In which sentence the verb forge means develop a relationship, the government is trying to forge new alliances with environmentalists. Some sit